since its establishment, as you know, MCL, Mwananchi Communications Limited, has launched 3 authoritative newspapers. We have Mwananchi, the Swahili newspaper, Mwanaspoti, the sports newspaper, which we relaunched a few months ago, and the Citizen, which is the subject of tonight. Now, over the years, they have been printed in print media in sort of physical form, but lately they are also available on digital, and I'm sure a number of you have got it on your mobiles. Now, we like to think that our publications have been the first with news, and in this case, credible news. No fake news here. So, okay. Over the years, our company has endeavored to inform, educate, entertain the public using the various media platforms in order to enrich the lives of people and empower them towards changing society. Because the role of media really is to enrich, inform, and really be a catalyst for positive change in society. Now, today, we are here yet for another milestone, and that is to really relaunch the Citizen. Now, we all know, and I think you'll agree with me, since its inception, it has occupied a critical stage in the media in Tanzania as the most influential newspaper with exceptional market penetration. Do you agree with me? No? How many of you read the Citizen? Well, that's encouraging. I would say that was about 50%. Wale wengine 50% VP. Now, I must thank our team, because ever since the establishment, our teams have really worked tirelessly to establish Citizen as the leading English language newspaper for quality and content. And with quality, I mean meeting and exceeding your expectations. Now, we appreciate that with time, you know, your expectations, your consumer needs, etc., have evolved. And also, you know, with technology, etc., the way you consume news has also changed. So, with that, we've also had to respond to the changing environment, the changing society. Now, there are a number of things that we are known for. One, I think you'll agree with me that the Citizen comes as #1 in investigative reporting. Over the years, we've covered some groundbreaking stories. I hope you will remember the EPA scandal, yeah? Now, for those that are old enough in this room, maybe the Alex Stewart Assayers. Remember that? Yeah? I know the president didn't refer to it in the recent saga, but this was focused on something similar, just making sure that the mining industry was declaring the right profit, the right revenues for tax purposes. So this started quite a long ago, and we were there working to make sure that Tanzania was not losing. And then the Richmond saga, and more recently, the Tegeta escrow account scam. Now, I believe all these have helped in advancing, you know, positive change in governance, positive change in the way policy is set in this country. And I think what we're seeing now underscores some of what we've done in the past. And we'll continue to do that. Now, however, you know, we're also known for our coverage of business and economic news. However, we want to consolidate on that. I know with the change in economic dynamics, with the way things are happening in Tanzania and other emerging markets, the needs of our consumers have changed. I think our customers want us to go a little bit deeper, to inform them better, to empower them to meet the challenges of the developing business world, to be able to take informed decisions in a fast-changing world. And the world actually changes very fast these days. It's not like the old days where things went at a very slow pace. But with that, we need a dynamic way of covering news. We need different types of platforms in which we cover news. So hopefully what you will see today is responding to that. And what has helped inform this? We observed what has been happening around us, one, but we also have regular dialogue with our Readers Forum. We also get regular feedback from you, our readers, whether it's responding to us in the social media dimension or writing in our newspapers as a reader, making comments. And I think that's what we need to continue. We provide the platform for dialogue, informed dialogue, and we want you to contribute to that, to inform us what you need to see in our newspapers. And hopefully what you will see today is a response that shows that we are sensitive to your needs, we are sensitive to all our consumer needs. Now, what we've been talking about recently has been about industrialization. And for that, it's important that we have smart public-private partnership, and we intend to produce news that will enrich the partnership. The citizen will always play its part diligently in stimulating debate on the national agenda for development through providing timely information for positive exchange of views and experiences. And it is in that respect that we expect you to contribute, because it's not a one-way process. We provide, we stimulate debate, but we want you, our readers, to also contribute. A number of you actually do write very informative articles. Our guest of honor here tonight is a good case in point. He's written quite a number of times, very informative articles. So, Ali, thank you very much for that. I also like to take this opportunity to sincerely express a heartfelt gratitude to the government for its commitment to providing a business-friendly environment. I know we always complain about lack of it, but I think the government over the years has tried. I know of recent it's continued to try, and there's even renewed effort to try and achieve that. Now, we hope we are facilitating that process through in-depth analysis of investment and business-related issues, and that should help inform what the government needs to do. Our editorial reporting will always be focused on the greater interests of the public, which rightly depends on the media for information, education, and entertainment. But we'd like to think that with the platform such as The Citizen, with what you're going to be seeing, we want dynamic dialogue that talks about the environment in which we operate, in which we do business, the policy direction of the country, in order to really steer the way towards a positive environment in which everybody invests, everybody does business. Finally, I want to assure the government in particular and our stakeholders in general that we are committed to a well-balanced and responsive journalism, which is in line with our editorial policy. Now, if there are things that we are doing that are not to the liking of our stakeholders, including government, we're prepared to get feedback. We can not always be perfect, but we strive to be balanced. We strive to offer news that is valuable, news that you can use, content that makes a change, makes a difference, not content for the sake of it. We're not here to sensationalize. Our readers, we promised you a more refined, dependable, and satisfying, business-friendly national newspaper going forward. You don't believe me? Okay, you will see. Our advertisers, you make our survival, you make the reason why we're here as well as our readers. We will not let you down. We will continue to make sure we attract a bigger audience with a dependable product and that gives you value. So with the coverage, with the growing readership, we hope it makes worthwhile for you to advertise with that. And it's not just in the physical newspaper. It's on the digital platform. It's the entire package. We want you to grow with us, and we won't let you down.